Good morning, yogis. So beautiful, beautiful day. Hi. Let's get ready to practice. So nice out today. I'm right on time today, so just waiting for everybody to get on. Uh-oh, we lost connection. There we go. Okay. Why is this happening? Connection not working. I'm actually gonna, I think, shut off my Wi-Fi. There we go. All right. Good morning. You guys ready? Ready for some yoga? I'm ready for some yoga. Just gonna wait just a little, couple more, maybe 2 more minutes or so. So go ahead and get your mat ready, get your water, get your stuff, whatever you need, maybe a block. Beautiful day. We have the owl this morning, and we also have lots of birds. For some reason, this camera might be there. It was a little bit fuzzy. Okay. All right. You're the owl. All right, so we'll start with some good advice. Good advice. And here's your advice. This is the Dalai Lama. This one's really, really good. Okay, you ready for this one? This is some good knowledge I'm about to drop. Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. So few words, so smart. Dalai Lama. Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible to be kind. And then here's another really good one. So be kind whenever possible. It's always possible. And here, this one is so good. You've heard this one before, but it's worth repeating. You ready? Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. So those were all really good. It's really loud playing. So think about those things today. Be kind, it's always possible, and watch your thoughts, because ultimately they become your destiny. So be very, very careful with what you think. All right, yogis, let's get started. We're going to do traditional Ashtanga warm-up, 5 sun salutation A, 5 sun salutation B, with our breath. So traditionally, we breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, but we don't need to do that now. You can breathe however you like. You can breathe out through your mouth if you prefer. But what the breath does is it keeps you focused out of your head. It also keeps your body connected to what's going on. And so the breath, if it gets too labored, it means you're too much into your practice. You need to back off, take a child's pose. And so this is an all levels practice, and I offer lots of variations. But ultimately, I can't see you, so I can't correct anything going on. So you really need to be very mindful of your body. If you have any injuries or anything that doesn't feel right while you're doing the practice, to back off and take your time. And it's called a practice for a reason. It's not a team sport. It's not a race. We're not looking to PR or RX or any of that stuff. We're just looking to practice yoga. So some days you can do things and some days you can't, and some days you want to do things and some days you don't. And so it's constant. It's just ever flowing. And part of this is taking your ego out of it. So just because I can do something doesn't mean I should on a particular day. For instance, yesterday I was feeling physically just tired, and I just had a very gentle practice. Today I'm feeling a little bit more energized. I just had a big cup of coffee, so be careful. So I'm feeling more energy. So I want you just to take this opportunity to come to standing mountain pose and take a little inventory. So take your arms down to your sides, open your palms, draw your shoulders back down and away, come to your breath, close your eyes, look downward, and take an inventory of where you're at today. Physically, like how are you feeling, and emotionally, how are you feeling, and then come to your breath. And thoughts may come in, and that's okay. You'll let them just kind of pass by. Don't hold on to the thought. Don't think the thought. Just let it go. Notice it, though. Like, notice what it is. I like to imagine my thoughts as waves in the ocean. Sometimes they come in really quick sets. Sometimes it's calm for a little bit. Ultimately, they always crash onto the shore. So allow the waves of your thoughts to come and go. Feel how you're feeling. And then for the next hour, as we practice together, just notice your breath and notice the body movements. And that's all there is. It's yoga. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Walk back to plank. You can come back to tabletop. It means you can come to your knees if you want. You're going to lower down or not lower down, and then ultimately meet back in downward facing dog. So if you're lowering down, you can come all the way to the floor or hover. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We call that vinyasa. You can take it or you can skip it. Downward facing dog looks like an upside down V. Your feet are gently pointed toward one another. The heels are drawing back, down and away. And we're stretching long spine, tail to the sky, crown to the earth. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Breathe, 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 yogi. Lots of breath. Maybe even make some sounds on the exhale, letting go. Up on your tiptoes, bend your knees. Maybe you jump or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway look and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, either roll up or swan dive up to the top. Take a back bend. And heart center. I make lots of noise when I practice yoga. It feels good. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold again. Inhale, lengthen. Walk back to down dog or take your vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. And breathe 5 breaths. Big, long, slow breaths. Look to your hands, walk, jump, float, or step, top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise with a back bend. And heart center. Third time, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Lengthen. Vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. You can take child's pose instead of down dog if you like. And we breathe. Tiptoes, bent knees, walk, step, jump, float, top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, halfway out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Back bend again. And heart center. And the last one. Inhale up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Float, walk, jump, step. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Meet me at the top of your mat. Lengthen and inhale. Exhale and fold. And inhale, rise again. And hands to heart center. Beautiful. Before we take Sun Salutation B, let's take a little balancing posture. Bring the right knee to your chest. Just kind of checking in on the balance here. So notice where you're at. Press the hands together, look forward. Everything's nice and strong. Just the knee here, nothing crazy, just the first balance. Curl the toes up, pull the knee up and in. And just stand here on the one leg, maybe take the arms up, just kind of challenging your balance a little bit. Nice, easy balance, one knee up. You can also hold on or just keep the foot tacked to the floor if you need to. And then step down. And so we really feel that left leg now, just energized. Now we'll do the other side. So the knee comes up on the left side, and we are pressing into the right leg, into the four corners of the foot, pressing the hands together, curling up the toes, finding balance here. Just an easy balance. Again, you can hold on if you need to or want to. Maybe take the arms up, finding a little bit more space. Beautiful. And we just breathe. As if you're standing on two legs, just on one. So in yoga, lots of times we use our hands as our feet. We use just one foot instead of two. And we're just challenging ourselves. As one foot's up, you'll feel your heart rate raise. You might feel your respiration get a little faster. So try to calm that down, back to homeostasis, back to equanimity, back to where you are. Hands down. And notice, just notice the heart, notice the breath. Yes. Feet together, knees together, one big leg. So squeeze to the center so that your thighs squeeze together. Your feet squeeze together, your knees squeeze together, and then we sit back, chair pose. So it's a squat, so sit back like you're downhill skiing. Beautiful. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, look out, flat back. Plant your palms, walk, step, or jump to plank, or just find downward facing dog. Lower down all the way to your belly or hover halfway, elbows race by the ribs. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to slow down Virabhadrasana 2 here. So this right leg reaches up to the sky. We're going to step it all the way through. In between your hands, the back heel spins down. We rise halfway up, finding stability in the feet. And then rise up, warrior one. So Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B. We're slowing it down. So we sink into front knee, hips and shoulders square forward, back heel and back outside edge of foot press. Arms can be up or at heart center. And then we release to touch the earth and either step right back to down dog or take the vinyasa. Yogi's choice, always your choice, yogis. Lots of choices in life. Choose wisely. Let's slow down again. Left leg reaches on the inhale, steps through on the exhale, back heel spins, rise halfway on the inhale, finish it up, and find the warrior one. Hands can come to heart. Remember, shoulders and hips are square. Beautiful. And we light the mat up again, vinyasa or downward facing dog. You can also add in a three-limbed vinyasa for more strength. You can add double chaturangas or triples or push-ups or whatever you need. Instead of down dog for 5 breaths, you can come to child's pose for 5 breaths. So again, everything in this practice is your choice. You hold the dial to the intensity. You dial it up or dial it back as needed. Tip toes, bent knees, look to your hands, walk, step, jump, float top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, pose. Beautiful. Stand tall, mountain. Hands to heart center. Perfect, let's do 4 more of those. Inhale, chair. Speed it up a little bit. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Vinyasa or down dog. Right foot steps through. Rise, warrior one. We'll take 2 breaths here. Wait for everybody to get here. Vinyasa or down dog. Left side, warrior one. Vinyasa. Child's pose or downward facing dog. Notice the breath. Notice the breath. Notice where you're at. Notice if you need to tie your hair up. Every day I think I can practice without tying it up, but I can't. Five breaths, wherever you're at. Let it go. Big breaths in and out. Look to your hands, walk, step, float, top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, chair pose. Beautiful. Stand tall, mountain pose. Inhale, chair again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Down dog or vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg steps. Rise, inhale, warrior one. Vinyasa, we're speeding it up. Take what you need. Left side, warrior one. Go for it. Down dog or child's pose. Breathe 5 breaths. Woo-hoo. Make your way to the top of your mat however you like. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Stand tall. Again, chair pose. Fold forward. Offer your heart. Vinyasa or down dog. Right side, warrior one. Vinyasa. With the breath, exhaling to the bottom, inhaling, fill, and exhale, press back. Left side, warrior one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 5 breaths. Remember, child's pose is available for you if you like. Top of your mat. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, chair. Stand tall. Beautiful, yogis. I think 2 more, but I could be wrong, but we're going to take 2 more because that's what I think it is. Hair is an absolute crazy mess. That's okay. Chair pose. Forward fold. Lengthen, inhale. Let's all take plank together. Lower down on a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, back, down dog. Right foot, warrior one, step through, rise up. Vinyasa, or step back to down dog. So you could just step here, or take it. Left side, warrior one. Vinyasa, step back or take it. 5 breaths. Let's make them big breaths in, big HA. Do it again, big inhale, big exhale, let it go. 3rd time, inhale, and let it go. 4, let it go. Last one, inhale. Last exhale. Top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, chair. Stand tall. So good. Last time together. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step back to down dog or vinyasa. Maybe add a double chaturanga or a triple. Why not? Down dog. Right leg reaches, steps through, warrior 1. Light the mat up again. Maybe a 3-limb vinyasa for power. Left side, warrior 1, step through. It's a little fast, I know, we'll slow it down in a bit. Vinyasa, just getting that blood pumping, respiration moving. Exhale, down dog. You need a rest, child's pose. If you want more, come forward for push-ups. Up to you. Beautiful breath. Melting the chest back to the thighs. We don't want to dump the weight into our wrists. We want to press back into our feet. Beautiful. Up on your toes, bend your knees, walk, step, jump, float, top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, offer the heart. Exhale, fold and melt all the way down. And inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. So good. Stand tall, mountain pose. Balancing again, tent your fingers. I learned this from a very dear friend, Vis Yoga. You should check him out. I think he's watching. I'll post a link for you. It enables your chest and heart to open more. Press through the fingertips. Bring the knee to your chest. Beautiful. So we just had the knee up before. This time we're going to turn it into tree pose. So go ahead and take the foot inside the inner thigh, or the foot can touch the earth, or below or above the knee, just not in the knee joint. If you need a wall, take the wall. It's kind of windy out here. Once you find balance, looking at your spot on the floor that's not moving, 6 to 10 inches away, pressing the foot to the thigh back to the foot. The belly is really strong here. So the breath is really strong in the belly. We're sitting up really tall. And then go ahead and take the arms up to the sky if you want. Maybe leave them open. Keep opening out that knee, so it's a hip opener here. So we're still in tree. We haven't come out. If you have come out, just stand in mountain pose and wait. Take an inventory again of your breath. Beautiful. So we shouldn't have to be reminded to breathe, yet we do need to be reminded to breathe, especially when we're moving in this practice, which is also a good reminder of in life when things get, oh, you want to stand? Go ahead, stand down. And let's do the other side, left side up. Tree pose. In life, sometimes things get really tough and we get into this freeze mode. And we forget to breathe. We forget the power that we have to unfreeze ourselves. We forget we have the power to pause before we react, before we speak, and that power comes with your breath. So, practicing yoga helps to practice breathing, helps to practice calming down the nervous system when it gets fired up. Step down, chair pose, Utkatasana. We were just here. Beautiful. Sit back. So good. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Walk back to plank. Right hand moves to center of your mat, stacking your bones. Wrist under elbow, under shoulder. Turn to side plank. Either scissor your feet, stack your feet, or come down to the right knee. Lots of options. You can lift the leg here. You can take a quad stretch. You can lift the top leg in the full plank. You can come to tree. So many choices. Reach the hand to me wherever you are. Side body stretch. Breathe. So good. Keep pressing away and up. And keep the breath moving strong and steady. Come back to plank. Reset the hips and spine. Stay in down dog or come forward for 5 push-ups. Down dog again. Left side plank. Yogi's choice. Scissor or stack the feet. Bring the top hand to me. Lift and press. Lift and press and breathe. Plank again, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet, back of the mat. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Take your whole hand and slide it under your whole foot so that your toes are pressing your wrists. Bend the knees as much as you need to get there. If it doesn't work, that's fine. Hands to shins, forward fold. But if you can, it feels so good. Pull up into the hands and press the feet down into the wrists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Really nice. Breathe. When we release, come halfway up first, just to reset. And then stand tall all the way up. Step the feet together. You're at the back of your mat. Hands come to heart center. Maybe you temp the fingers. The right knee comes to your chest. We kick out the right leg. Show me your toes. Show me the bottom of your feet. Beautiful. Lift it up a little bit higher. Lift the arms up. So we did this before with the knee bent. Now the leg is straight. If it's too much, keep the knee back. We sweep back. Tap the foot if you need to. If not, come all the way through to warrior 3. Lifting the back leg up, little up dog in the chest. Beautiful. Try to turn the toes squared down. Keep the hip closed. Really nice. Arms can come out to airplane for balance. You can hold onto a chair or a wall. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Breathe. Knee comes back to chest. Hands to heart, like you're moving through water. Hands reach to sky. Foot comes back out. If you can, stay with me. We're going to stand in the right leg. Leave the right hand up. Take the left hand down. Catch the left foot, knee to knee. Quad stretch. Beautiful. From here, you can stay right here in balance, or lean forward, kick back, dancer pose. Breathe. Remember, we did that Ashtanga warm-up, so we're warm, ready for all of it. Breathe. 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 When you're done, you stand tall, mountain pose, middle of your mat. Taking that inventory again. Noticing the belly, noticing the heart. Settling down. Left knee comes to your chest. Kick the foot straight out to me. Reach the arms up. Remember, variations as you need. Lift it up higher, don't lean back. Lift it up higher, don't lean back. Feel the quad. Beautiful. Breathe. Breathe. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Now sweep it back. Tap if you need to. Any variation with your arms you like, so the arms can come out. They can reach to the side. Hands and heart. Keep breathing. Little up dog. Turn the toes downward. Hips are square. Look at the top of your mat. Keep the breath moving in the warrior 3. So nice, yogis. Breathe. Bring the knee back to the chest. Slow. Kick the foot back out. Slow. Beautiful. Step forward, top of your mat. Left hand stays up, make an L. Right hand comes down. That's how you know. That's how I know it's my left. stand in the left leg knee to knee. That's enough right there. It's a beautiful quad stretch. If not, we lean forward. Dancer pose. Beautiful, yogis. So nice. So nice. We stand in mountain at the top of our mat. When you're done, stay as long as you need to. Kick that foot higher than the head if you can. Straighten out that bottom leg. Breathe. And then we stand tall. Mountain pose, top of your mat. So good. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Walk back to plank or jump back to plank. Take 3 push-ups or 5 or 10, however many you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Child's pose, knees together. Long spine. Option to rest. Option to walk it over for a twist. Option to take an inversion. Option to take hero pose, which is a quad stretch, seated back. So take whatever you need to take right now. So maybe it's an inversion, maybe it's a twist, maybe it's a seated twist. Just kind of taking a pause between the sides. Breathe. And back to center. Let's have a seat on our knees wherever you are. If you're upside down, stay upside down. You can do this there. And we're just going to come to gratitude for a moment. So I want you to come to a place of gratitude. So maybe it's the biggest thing you can think of that you're grateful for. Maybe it's the tiniest thing, or maybe it's lots of things in between those two places. But all those things that you're thankful for, all the things you're grateful for, all the things that bring you joy, just let them all run through your head quickly, like a little movie playing across your mind. Maybe your lips curl to a smile, thinking about all those things. And then meeting me back in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Oh, feels so good. Press the chest back to the thighs, lengthen the spine. Let the head hang heavy like a piece of fruit, like a ripe piece of fruit right between your ears. Yes, just right there. Take the right leg up to the sky, move the left leg to center, open up hip on hip. Look over and see your foot, wiggle it around, make circles, wiggle your toes. Keep opening the psoas, which is the side body on the right side. Now square the shoulders, so don't lean to the left. Square the shoulders and just let the foot lean over. Beautiful. If you flip the dog, flip the dog. If you want to learn, we look over, see the toes, see the toes, see the toes, let the toes drop, 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 drop. Lift the right hand at the same time, and then we flip the dog. Option to take a full wheel back bend here. Sometimes I straighten out the left leg, sometimes I don't. Up to you. Open the throat here, open the heart. So good. Let's unwind, right leg flex. Bring it through, low lunge. Foot right in between the hands, and we twist. Rolling to the outside edge of the front foot, maybe rolling to the outside edge of the back foot as well. And if you want, you go ahead and take some circles here with the arms. Nice. Breathe. Moving to wide angle stance. So take both hands inside the right and take a little half turn to the left, turning both feet. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Take hands wherever they can. Bend the knees as much as you need to here, maybe even walking into both sides. So little side runner stretch here. If you want, you can take hammock pose, reaching your hands out, pressing your hips back. Or you can walk your hands through your legs the other way. That's really nice in the hamstrings and the glutes. Or maybe you want to come forward for plank or some push-ups. Whatever feels good here is what I want you to do. Maybe some Skandasana. Side runner's lunge. We turn back over the right foot. Step the feet together, top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to back bend. Turn your hands inside out and over to the right. Look to the left. Breathe. You can keep the feet hip distance apart here or not. And to center again, little back bend. Take your hands behind your head. Fall back. Inside out again and off to the left. Look to the right. Center again. Maybe take a supported back bend. Maybe drop back to wheel. Top of your mat, feet together. Let's take another inventory. Where are you at? Think about it. Pull the shoulders back down and away. Close the eyes. Come back to the breath. Feel the heart. Mind's beating. Fast. Chair pose, Utkatasana. You've been here before. This time come up on the tiptoes and reach the arms back like you're downhill skiing. Really nice. Now keep lifting, lifting, lifting into the heels. I don't think you can see my heels, but they're pretty high. And now we're going to keep folding down, balancing here. We finish either in crow or we forward fold, jump, walk, step back, and then meet me in down dog. So wherever you're at, we're going to meet there. I'm going to take the crow jump back. You take what you take. Breathe. I'm off my mat. On the concrete. Be very careful, yogis. Downward facing dog. Left leg reaches for the sky, right foot moves to center, open up hip on hip. Oh, wiggle the foot, try to square the shoulders as you continue to wiggle and open the psoas on the left side. If and when you're ready, you flip the dog. The left foot comes down, left hand reaches up. We flip over. Full wheel or not. Open the chest, heart, throat. Breathe. So good. Unwind, left leg flies. Step through, low lunge. If the foot doesn't make it, help it. If it doesn't make it then, step the back foot back. Right hand stays down, left hand up. Roll to the outside edge of the front foot. Maybe the back foot too. And let's take some arm circles. Opening up the shoulder, the side body. So nice. Breathe. Maybe drop in a little bit. You're going to feel this IT stretch, hip stretch. If you roll to the outside edge of the back foot, you'll feel the right side. We take a little half turn, just a little bit, halfway, wide angle stance. Right hand stays down either on a block or a textbook. Hand comes to hip and we twist. You can stay right here, you can wrap around. This is really nice. Look up over the shoulder, this feels so good. If not, you can reach the hand to sky. It doesn't feel as good for my shoulder, so you decide what works for you. Stacking the shoulders, so notice how the left is right on top of the right. I'm twisting from the mid of my spine, thoracic spine. I'm looking up if that feels good, or I can look down, but I'm continuing the twist. Beautiful. The breath is strong. And then we reach the hand up and thread it underneath and through, catching something on the right side, and then walking up and underneath, looking toward the sky, through the ceiling, and breathe. You can even bend and straighten into opposites to see what feels good. You can take a double bind if that's in your practice. Oh, that feels so good. And then we unwind, reach. Nice. This left hand comes down where the right hand was, and we twist hand to hip, or wrap, or reach. Your choice. Now I'm facing away from you. You don't need to see me, just listen. Breathe. Keep opening and twisting, looking up or down, but twisting the whole body open. Beautiful. Let's take the hand to sky, thread it underneath and through, catch something, walk through and look up and underneath towards the sky. Double bind if that's in your practice. I don't make it on this side. Can't reach. Keep breathing. We're going to come back to center. We're going to move on from here. So we're going to come hands to hips with a flat back. Flat back. Maybe if you want a little bit more, you take your hands and reach out. Don't hold on, I'm holding on, I'm cheating. All right, I won't cheat. Take your hands out to the side if you can't move them in the front. And then we're gonna rise up. Hands above your head, heels turn in, come to prayer squat here. Again, come up on your tiptoes, and now we're gonna squat for 10, down 1, stay up on your toes, 2, all the way down, all the way up, 3, 4, whoops, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, drop the heels, arms come out, front toes face forward, back toes turn in, so the outside edge is parallel to the edge of your mat. Open out the arms and reach. Reach to me. We're gonna tip this over, triangle pose on the left side, shoulders are stacked. Hips and shoulders are open. Imagine there's a wall behind you that you're leaning against. If you want a little more, hold both hands open. Little oblique work. Breathe. It's getting tough to breathe here as I'm holding my whole body open. And exalt, reach back. Reach up first. So the side body stretches from the big toe to the tip of your finger, reach up and then back. Look back or down or anywhere the head feels good and keep stretching up and away, up and away, up and away. Beautiful. Breathe. Don't forget. We come back to center again. Triangle second time. Either hover or hold on, just not on your knee. If you come all the way down to your toes, make sure you stay open. So we don't want to lean the chest forward. We want to keep it open. So wherever we need to be to keep the chest open, keep that back hip open. Breathe. Second time, triangle. Maybe you want to pulse a little bit more. Exalt, reach up, 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 up before we reach back. Beautiful. Maybe float the back hand. Third time is an option, either a third triangle or half moon floating or not floating. All half moon is just tipping my triangle over. I can float the hand to the floor, towards the floor, or I can touch the floor. Up to you. Maybe you take a bind here, maybe not. We're breathing wherever you are, either floating or not. Lift the leg higher than you think you do. It's the same pose, just tipped over. Beautiful. We're going to come back to center, just like that. So good. And we're going to reach up, turn to the other side. So now I'm facing away from you again. Don't freak out. Your back foot, your right foot is pointing straight back to the back of your mat, and your left foot is short edge of your mat parallel. We're going to reach and we're going to press away. Finding this triangle pose again. So lift up out of the torso and lean in. We're going to tip over, triangle pose. Open up the chest and the heart. If you like to hover, hover here. Finding some more work. I still see you. I see you. And now I'm going to see you again. Exalt. Breathe and look. Reach up and away. From the big toe on the right foot to the big finger on the right hand. And just keep stretching up and away. Beautiful. Maybe float the back hand. And then triangle second time to the right. However you like. Breathe. And then exalt again. Second time. Reach away, feel the side body stretch on the right side. Third triangle or half moon on the right. Come in, take whatever you take. and breathe. Come back to center. Turn both feet out again. Why not, right? Come up on your tiptoes. 10 more squats. Maybe do cactus arms this time for 10. High on your toes. 9. Tuck in your booty. 8. Go low. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Step to the top of your mat. Nice. Hi. Hands down at your sides, mountain pose. Reset. Okay. Chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Walk back to plank. Option for 5 push-ups or no push-ups. Maybe just hold plank. Maybe we want to do some taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep holding plank. Do that again. Jump out. 1, 2. Don't move your hips. 3, 4, 5. Jump in. Keep holding plank. Jump out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump. Downward face. Ooh, right leg up. Tap right knee to right armpit or elbow. For 1, hold. Kick it up and back. For 2, hold. Kick it up and back. On the 3rd one, if you fly, fly. If not, hold and kick it up and back. If you fly, you lean forward. Float. Kick it up and back. Woo. Bring right knee behind right wrist, right foot behind left wrist, pigeon pose. Slide back. Hips are square, shoulders are square, and we come in. Down to your elbows, tuck your chin, maybe lay the chest on the floor. If this bothers you for any reason, and we don't want to be off to the right or the left, you can take a block and put it under your right hip or a textbook. Or if this just does not feel good, you lay down on your back and do reclining pigeon. So it's figure 4, just like this. That's enough. Or take the hands and keep gently coaxing that right hip open. So you're either in reclining pigeon or sleeping pigeon, whatever feels right for you. I'm going to go back to sleeping pigeon. I just need a little bit of hip opening today, a little bit more than reclining. If there's any other variations that you take, maybe you take a quad stretch or Royal King Pigeon, reaching for the foot, or maybe you take a mermaid pose. You can even take a handstand or a flying pigeon here, headstand. So whatever is in your practice, I want you to take. I don't do everything. I don't demo everything, but if you have something in your practice that I don't call for, remember it's your practice, not mine. Quad stretch, mermaid. We're going to come to seated twist wherever you're at. So if you're in the reclining pigeon laying down, roll up to seated. If you're in this other pigeon, you're just going to bring that back leg up and around. Feels good. Hug in and twist. Any variation that you have is awesome. Counter the twist. And come back to center and hug it in. We're not quite done yet, but we're close. So hug it in nice and tight. We're going to come to boat pose. Looks like a V. You're balancing on your sitting bones, not your tailbone, so you're kind of leaning forward. And you don't have to do it with straight legs, but that's ultimately where I'd like you to go. So we can start right here holding on, and that's perfectly fine. Eventually we'll straighten the legs, and eventually we'll reach the arms. And we're not leaning back, so we're on our sitting bones, not our tailbone. Squeezing our thighs, mine are shaking. Yours should too. From here you can stay, or you can take some canoe and maybe pull it in. Maybe let's do 10 of those. Hug it in again. Hands down, jump through vinyasa, or just meet me in down dog. Left leg taps the shoulder or armpit 3 times. On the 3rd time you fly. Hover, hold 1. Up. Hover, hold 2. Up. Hover, hold 3, or fly. Kick it up and back. Pigeon on the left. Either sleeping or reclining, you choose. And let's come down. Keep breathing. If you're reclining pigeon, pull it in a little bit closer. Use your left elbow to open out your knee. If you're in sleeping pigeon, make sure the hips are not rolling all the way to the right or all the way to the left. Find balance in between somewhere. Beautiful. We're going to come up to seated twist, bringing that right leg up and over and across to the right. Nice seated twist. Keep the both hips down. Sit up really tall. Beautiful. Counter the twist to the left. Back to center, hug it in. Another round of boat pose. This time we're going to do some Russian twists with it. So if you don't want to do it in full boat, you can just do it seated just like this. We're just going to twist. If you want to, we're in full boat and we'll bring the legs into that also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug it in. And boat pose again. This time we'll hold boat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Canoe, use the elbows if you need to. If not, we'll hold and we'll scissor the legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lay down. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and stretch your arms up and your feet low. Take a back bend of your choice. Try to take 2. You could take bridge or wheel or just nice, easy. Bring it up. So take 3, whatever they are, 2 or 3 back bends. Look straight ahead. Lift your chin off your chest and lift your heart open. Beautiful. In between, you can windshield wiper your legs from back to forth. This little spinal twists here, releasing the low back. 2 or 1 more back bends of your choice. If you take the full wheel, take it now. If not, another bridge. Breathe 3 to 5 breaths in each. Release. Windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Take your final posture, spinal twist, fish pose, whatever you need to finish, maybe another inversion. Maybe you take your handstand practice. Yogi's choice on what you need. And then go ahead and lay down on your back. Lengthen out everything like a big good morning stretch, and then take your hands either to your belly or to the earth, facing up or down, or you can roll to your right or left side. And come to a place of complete relaxation, allowing the body to completely surrender to the earth, to your yoga mat. Let the eyes gently close if that's comfortable. If not, just find a soft gaze. Allow your jaw to soften, so notice if your teeth are clenched. Maybe rub your tongue gently on the roof of your mouth, and then let it just kind of hang back in your throat. And just relax the whole body, feeling everything just surrender down to the earth. And as we practice yoga, we shake up some stuff that might be stuck in us. Stuff we don't even know that's in there maybe gets shaken loose. And so let it settle back down or breathe it out. Let it settle back where it needs to go. The mind stores trauma in certain places, and we shake it up and breathe it out. It gets put into the places that it needs to go. And so continue to settle in to this Shavasana, this yogic sleep. And so just breathe. When water is clear, the moon is reflected. When the wind blows, the trees shake. Our minds are like the water. When we have a lot going on in our mind, it makes the water look muddy. And when we breathe and come to a meditative state, it is brave and it is like clear water. Understand that we are like the trees, grounded, and the wind that shakes the trees helps to clear the air. So continue to move your bodies, continue to use your breath to clear the muddy waters and to clear the air. So when we finish our practice, we feel lighter, we feel more at peace, more at ease. Continue to stay in this relaxed posture, breathing nice and deep, exhaling out, feeling the peace of our yoga community that we created here today, collectively encourage you. Yogis, be the peace in every place you are, in every room you go, in every conversation you have, in all that you do. We have the choice of our reaction, always, and we have the choice of our actions. You can stay reclining and take this time for yourself. Stay as long as you need. You don't need to go anywhere right now, unless you have somewhere to be. I don't know where that would be. If not, you can come just seated and finish practice with me. Yogis, thank you so much for allowing me to come into your homes and to guide your practice this morning. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be able to share my gift with you. Until our paths cross again, I wish you peace and love and light and health and abundance. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Have a beautiful day.